Right, good evening again, ladies and gentlemen. Antony Carpen here at the Guildhall, and I'm here with Matt Webb of Cambridge105. And we've both been following the elections in and around Cambridge. What's it looked like the past few weeks for you from your perspective at the radio station?
In terms of, we've been interviewing all the candidates who have taken part in this general election, and what struck me for most of the campaign is the gentlemanly nature in which it's been conducted. There's been a few moments where there's been a few exchanges, let's just say, but I think overall it's been pretty good. I've not heard any sort of too much bashing of each other's parties, but something that struck me is that, as you mentioned before, is the well-oiled machines that have gone out from both the Labour side and the Lib Dem side. If you ever get the opportunity to go down and see them, as I did this week actually, it's really exciting to see how it's all coordinated, how the telephone canvassing happens, how it's all organised with people going out and speaking to people door to door.
Excellent. And what has been kind of like the general feeling from your listeners, and also at the hustings that your station organised?
So yes, the hustings that took place, speaking to people actually, they general listeners thought that one of the best speakers actually at the Portland Arms hustings was the Green candidate, Stuart Tuckwood. He came across very, very well, but speaking to him earlier, he's said that a lot of the vote has gone from him to Labour, and it's one of those things really where you've got to have a well-oiled machine, and that you've got to have the money to put into it, and you've got to have the bodies on the ground, and maybe the Greens need to look at that for the next general election. Who knows, it could happen later on this year.
Yeah, because this was one of the things that was consistent with the election campaign last time around, where Dr. Rupert Reid polled 4,000 votes, which was a record for the Greens here. But at the local elections taking place at the same time, the Greens polled nearly 10,000 votes, so there was a 6,000 vote gap between them. So it looks like there's going to be a real squeeze on the Green votes, in particular with Corbyn now the leader.
And of course, there's also the Conservative vote as well, to see how Dr. John Haywood does.
Yeah.
Obviously, he was if you look at his track record, he was a staunch vote leave or leaver in the EU referendum, and whether or not he'll mop up some of the, I think it was about 15,000 people who voted leave in Cambridge, whether or not he's going to take some of their vote, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, lovely. Matt Webb, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And we should have the results hopefully coming in the next 10-15 minutes.